strip down news where I dig through all the good stuff so you guys don't have to sit there and listen to the nonsense out there. Just finding the good parts so you don't have to. And it only takes 30 minutes. And if I can't do it in 30 minutes or less, then I'm doing something wrong. And don't forget to tell your friends. When you come here, you get it 5 times a week. Go make them jealous, okay? Audio test. Waka waka. Okay, good to go. So, today's news. Oh, a lot of crazy stuff happening. But, a lot of stuff I'm not going to talk about because it's not worth anybody's time. You probably heard it already. It's probably all over the newspaper. It's probably all over the headlines. Epstein. Okay, so what are they really hiding in the background bringing all this stuff up again? There must be something else going on, but just Epstein files. Epstein files. It's so hard to find anything, even international news. Epstein files. It's just nonsense, absolute nonsense. So here's the straight facts, the good stuff. So there's going to be about over 100 Canadian Revenue Agency agents possibly without a job due to misconduct. Ooh, so I don't know if this is like interpersonnel stuff they're doing or documents. I haven't really found much more information. Possibly people helping doctor maybe documents and stuff like that. But 100 Canadian revenue agents, yeah, possibly be without a job. And then there's around, yeah, RCMP are also in trouble here with some of their agents with misconduct against them. So more bad news for the RCMP. Not good. Oh, sorry. Today, February 2nd, 2026, the temperature is minus 19 degrees Celsius. That's 2.2 degrees Fahrenheit for you guys, you Yanks down in the States. And back to more Canadian news. Vancouver's decriminalization of drugs in Vancouver has now come to an end. The beginning of February is now going to be criminalized. Uh, Anyone caught with 2.5 grams or less would be let go and not charged. Um, this pilot program they've been running since 2023 um, really didn't see any harm reduction. But the issue to this is the drugs have changed so much since 2023 until 2023. So they're just fighting a open-ended battle. Like it was never going to become safe, and really you just made Vancouver kind of a bit of a scum hole even more. Like you see videos online of people just walking on downtown Vancouver. It's horrible. And now with this prisons, jail, the court systems are going to probably have a huge influx of criminal charges due to drugs. So expect court dates and everything else for everyone else out there in the world to be delayed significantly. So that means remands for a lot of people going to court. Uh, Quebec's fighting back the federal gun back by buyback program. They're literally just promoting this gun buyback as a failure right from the get-go. They never wanted this to happen, and this is their way of fighting back right now. So I don't know. That's Quebec for you. That's its own entity. They have their own parliament. They run their own gamut. For anyone to say that Quebec is not a part of Canada, yeah, it isn't. Trust me, it toots its own horn. Due to the fact that I have lived there, I've experienced it, and for me to live in a country and to go there, it's like moving to a foreign country. You need special health cards. You need everything has to be changed. They also put you on a probationary period if you're coming from out of province for the healthcare system. So you don't get a permanent health card. You have to be there for a minimum of 1 year before they will even give you a full Quebec health card, which is kind of ridiculous. So really what they want you to do is they want the other provinces that you came from to pay the tab for that year while you're there, which is kind of dirty. But That's Quebec for you. Uh, Pierre Polyev is back in the runnings here again, starting to make his voice present again. But his voice being present right now is kind of not making a lot of sense. He's talking about opening military bases in Churchill, Iqaluit, and Inuvit. Uh, yes, there is trade shipping that could possibly go there, but of all the places in Canada to be putting military bases, probably not a good idea. And right now, you're not running for a federal election. So why are you even bringing up ideas like this? And right now, it's kind of not where our country is going. Trying to expand our military defense and stuff like that. Really, what we need to start focusing on is more of our trade than anything if you want to start getting back into the voters' eyes. Because right now, you're just breathing smoke up everybody's ass right now. Sorry, Polyev, I loved you, but I don't know what you're doing right now and you losing your seat in Alberta once and asking people to resign so you could potentially get your seat back, which you did. I find that a little bit dirty too. But I do understand you do have the vote. Uh, oh, and prediction. So I guess the Groundhogs didn't have a big meeting yesterday at all and kind of come to a consensus. So we got a fight between Punxsutawney Phil and Willie here up in Canada. So Willie's saying, early spring, I did not see my shadow. I'm going to come out and have a good old time. And down in Pennsylvania, Punxsutawney Phil is saying, yeah, more winter coming. So I don't know. I just find this funny, and this all started in 1887-ish, and it started off as like a religious thing for farmers and the pilgrims to predict the weather. Really what it comes down to is it's it's just to make people feel a little bit better at the end of the day. Like right or wrong, like people are going to be mad, and you know what, even if we have a longer winter, is anybody really going to notice? Is anyone going to go blame that groundhog? So I don't know. It's just something for people to kind of break up the winter spirit and stuff like that. So I don't know, this whole groundhog thing. I just found it hilarious that one groundhog this morning said one thing and the other groundhog saying the other thing. And I don't know. You guys, you should probably have a meeting next time you guys get together before next year. A new world record has been broken just outside of Winnipeg, Manitoba, in St. Adolphe, Manitoba, for the world's biggest snow maze. This farm site here already has a world record for world's biggest corn maze, and now they have converted this into snow. So now holding two world records, good for them. You could head down there to St. Adolphe. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be very hard to find. And there's quite a bit of ice sculptures all throughout the maze that I ask you guys to go online and check that out. Really hard to take pictures of snow without having a real good image. It's more better to be there to see some of them. Oh, and then the US dollar. This is pretty much all I have for US news today because I'm sorry, you guys. I'm not going to sit here and waste my breath talking about the Epstein files because this is going to go on for months and I could talk about this every day. And it's just not something on my plate that seems newsworthy in the first place. Let the documents sit out for another week or two and then we'll see what happens with that stuff. But U.S. news, U.S. dollar hits a record low after 4 years. So one U.S. dollar to one Canadian dollar right now. So if I take a Canadian dollar to the U.S., I have to pay an extra roughly 37 cents, which is a big change from the 65 cents that we would have to pay on top of that U.S. dollar. So yeah, so 37 cents roughly over U.S. market value or or Canadian market value. Uh, yeah, so that's pretty much it. World news, EU and India still talking some trade deals here, and now Bangladesh is calling back and saying, hey, you didn't consult us textiles peoples up here because we already have a good textiles agreement heading up there. And tell you the truth, we're liking the tariffs and we're liking the extra money. So Bangladesh and Yeah, 6'7", 6'7". You guys are gonna have to give a little, get a little, and no word on from the EU what their thoughts on this. But I was expecting some pushback from the United States by Trump with that EU India deal. But right now, the only pushback that I'm seeing is from its own country. So I don't know. That's kind of bad, not great. And Doug Ford, I'm calling you out again, man. I want to see apologies to any, like, you should not be fighting with a Canadian based company. And you shouldn't be banning it from your shelves across Ontario at the liquor commissions. You're just hurting other Canadians and you're bad mouthing other Canadians. Like, and then coming back to the traders of Alberta with the separatists, Abby, they have come back with words against Abby, saying that he is anti Canadian, not allowing pipelines to go through BC so they can get oil to market. And one of the meetings that these so-called separatist organizations had with some U.S. officials was to discuss a pipeline coming down into the United States and the northwest corridor and then come down through there to get oil out to market, or possibly get a trade pipeline going to the east coast as well. But probably be a lot easier if they just went to the west coast and then they could still get their oil out to market. Washington State has some refineries and stuff there too, so could be good for them. But that's all that they were talking about. It wasn't a separatist thing. It was kind of just sound bites that Abby had kind of thrown out there. So there's a lot of rhetoric going back and forth between these so-called separatists and governor, or sorry, Premier Abby. Ooh, I'm almost starting to misplace job titles here with people. I'm gonna sound like Trump here soon. So yeah, not a whole lot happening internationally. Yeah, like I said, I'm not doing the Epstein files or anything like that. It's just a waste of time. But today in history, let's what happened today in history. All sad news today, guys. Today in February 2nd, yeah, 1979, Sid Vicious died of an overdose in New York City. Yeah, that that was a big thing. He was definitely a pioneer in music, but live hard, die young. Ooh, and I believe he wasn't he a part of that club, the 30s club or the 27 club or something like that. And then Philip Seymour Hoffman, famous actor known for playing Capote in the movie Capote, and also supporting role in Patch Adams with Robin Williams, had also OD'd in 2014 from apparent heroin overdose. Philip Seymour Hoffman had gotten clean for quite a few years and kind of slipped off the wagon there and just, I don't know, got a bad batch. But he was a great actor. He could really shift roles. I think Philip didn't get a lot of credit that he deserved to, which could have led to his downfall with addiction again. And then some of the roles he played were very, he really immersed himself, almost like a Heath Ledger kind of immerse himself to the point where, you are the person, you are that character. But yeah, yeah. Well, rest in peace, Philip. Still don't forget about you, man. Your movies are still out there, and Sid Vicious, your music's still out there, and you created a huge generation of fans and music, and you changed the genre definitely for the world. And it's kind of a shame punk music kind of faded out. I remember a lot of people saying growing up, "This is gonna be it. This is gonna be the new. This is music from here on out." And then electronic music came out. Now music is so much different today. You don't even need an instrument to make music, and for these guys to sit there and just smash it out on stage every night, uh, props to that. That's a dying breed right there, 100%. But that's it for today. Yeah, if I can find anything on the news tomorrow besides or that doesn't have to do with Epstein, I'll be back here tomorrow. Um, but if I missed anything in the world news that you guys think I should have been talking about, or something I missed that isn't the Epstein files, please leave a comment in the comments down below, and yeah, I'll get back to your comments. I reply back to everybody, and yeah, if there's anything you guys want me to talk about, or if I miss said anything, please correct me. I love being corrected. A lot of the times, if I do make a slip, it's probably just a slip of the tongue. Everything I'm saying is not like, I try and be as factual as possible, but who knows what's going to happen. There's been a lot of retractions lately in some of this news, especially with that Abby guy from BC. So yeah, I'm going to expect some retractions from that. Some of the videos actually of him are now deleted on YouTube already. So I don't know if anyone has any recordings of what Abby was saying. That would be awesome if you could like send it to me. But you know what? I'll probably find it earlier today. So I don't know. I don't know. People, you gotta be careful what you say. You know, words can hurt, especially in politics. But yeah, that's it. Tolga, thanks for popping in. I was hoping to be a little bit longer, but I don't know. Just too much nonsense. I just want the facts. Okay, peace out, and don't forget to tell your friends. Monday to Friday, 4 to 4:30 p.m. Canadian Central Time, 5 days a week. And then go tell your friends at work you get 5 days a week. Yeah, they'll be jealous. Okay, peace out, everyone. Waka 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 waka. Huh? Waka 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 waka.